KC5 BPA mobile monitoring.
K5WRW, the weather service, can we fire up Skywarn net in about 5 minutes? WX5 AMA.
Cell with KC5 BPA.
Day your day off or something?
Nope, I just got out of a couple meetings this afternoon, especially when I showed the boss a PDS tornado watch. He says, "What the heck are you doing here?"
Yeah, I showed it to my boss too, and he's like, "Oh, what is that?" But we won't talk about that.
Funny thing is, we were going to have a tornado drill this afternoon, and they canceled that. The weather bureau called them and was advising them of the conditions, and they decided, yeah, maybe we don't want to have a drill on a day when we're going to have active weather. So, yeah, my bosses are well aware of what these things mean.
Well, give me a few minutes, get me set up here, and I'll see which one they want you on since you're the only one I got so far.
Okay, I'm heading up towards Panhandle, but I was sitting there thinking maybe I need to head down to Groom. But, yeah, I'll go wherever they want to go. I'll probably get up here to Panhandle and hit the brakes and let you guys tell me where you want me. KC5 BPA.
Doug, sounds like a good starting point. Give me a few more seconds. K5WRW. All right, I can make it too official, but might as well. This is K5WRW activating the Skywarn net control as WX5AMA. The directed net with WX5AMA is net control. We're going to begin operations communications code green. Any spotters already got you, Alan? Want to check into the net, please do so at this time. It's WX5AMA. PA, AMA, go ahead and continue up on Highway 60 and go up to hang out around towards Pampa. They're predicting some development that's going to be happening between there and Panhandle, and that will get you on the right side of that storm.
QSL, KC5 BPA.
All right, WX5AMA, Skywarn net control. 5AMA net control from the National Weather Service in Amarillo. Got a tornado watch pretty much covering the eastern half of the Panhandle, including the eastern half of the Oklahoma Panhandle. And it pretty much covers the entire Panhandle all the way from top to bottom. It's got some storms popping up in the northern part, and they get predicting development between Panhandle and Pampa. Some storms may be popping there. And by the way, Alan, when we get close enough to Pampa, jump on that repeater, see if we're still making Pampa. This is WX5AMA.
QSL, I just cleared Panhandle, so we'll switch to Pampa here in just a little bit. KC5 BPA.
And also, if we've got any chasers out there that are monitoring the Skywarn net, even though it is a net, if you do spot something, please feel free to jump in and report it. That's the WX5AMA.
WX5AMA, KC5 BPA.
BPA, AMA, go ahead, Alan.
About 2 miles west of White Deer, coming to you on the Pampa machine, so sounds like it's up and operational. Running good.
Okie doke, that's a good sign. You're coming in pretty good, too. WX5AMA.
WX5AMA, this is KG5KIF.
KG5KIF, AMA, go ahead, Daniel.
I'm pretty close to Highway 60 and Road 2373. Where would you like me, sir?
Are you going to come up here at 4 o'clock and take over control for me?
You're talking to KF5JED, Mr. Hoff. I think he's going to cover for you at 4 o'clock.
Duck, that'll work. All right, head towards Pampa, or all the way down to I-40 and go a little east of Groom. These storms will be popping in that area within an hour.
Is there one or the other you have less coverage on? I heard Alan out there, but I haven't heard anybody else yet.
Alan's going up 60 towards Pampa right now, and since he's going to go north side, it'd be kind of better if he went more south and got by Groom.
Groom bound right now.
And don't hit any dead ends. WX5AMA.
Ouch. KG5KIF. WX5AMA, this is KG5KIF.
KIF AMA, go ahead.
Is it safe to assume we're in condition grain?
Yeah, for now.
If that's the case, I'm currently on I-40 right now. However, I did hear a rumor that, if I go far enough, this road might dead end on me.
In a couple of days it might do that, and you may get a little wet when it happens. Get your spotter or your radar scope fired up. I'm not finding you on spotter network yet, but there's lots of dots, and I may have skipped over you.
I do not have a radar scope pulled up right now. It sucks a whole lot of battery, so I was going to try to get to Groom first. However, I do have the special symbol in my APRS packet, so maybe I didn't get that set up right.
That's your laptop up here running too, and I don't see you on that either.
Well, I just threw out 2 or 3 beacons back to back, and I didn't get any of them back to me, so it's very likely I may not be hitting the digi right now. But I'm on I-40, and I'll advise when I get to Groom, I guess.
Sounds like an evil plan. WX5AMA.
5AMA, KC5BPA Mobile. I'm in Pampa. Sitting on the side of the road. See what happens. KC5BPA.
Hang out up there for a few. They're saying they're going to have storms. Should be start firing up pretty soon west of you. And we'll just see what happens. WX5AMA.
Roger, roger, roger. We'll be working on them.
BRQ Mobile Spearman. WX5AMA, the weather service, I think it's call sign up there in Spearman.
KE5GRQ, Kilowatt Echo 5, Golf Romeo, Quebec.
GRQ, are you stationary or are you mobile up there?
Hey, stationary. I just got out of school. I was going to head up north. We've got I'm seeing the wall cloud just north of Spearman, and it had a good funnel on it a while ago. The funnel's since dissipated.
See that, yeah. Just keep an eye on that one. You're the only one I got on that storm up there, and they are really interested in that one. WX5AMA.
KE5GRQ. When I get safe.
The one in Beaver County is looking interesting as well.
Yeah, those are pretty interesting, but I don't know if you guys look back towards the west over here. We got mushroom clouds building up east of the Weather Service, and they're saying it's going to be the big one. So, and that is not Pantex unless you guys drop something out there.
Seeing some returns showing up on the scope. Plus, I'm watching it in one of my rear view mirrors. So, looks like it'll end up passing the west of Pampa. I'll probably end up about the same spot I was last night.
We'll see what it does. WX5AMA.
5AMA, KG5KIF.
KIF AMA, go ahead.
I had to change over to the wayside repeater. Are you talking about that cloud on the radar south of White Deer?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's that one. That's what I'm seeing pop up.
Oh, I just drove straight through that one. It dripped on me. So, hopefully I made it just in time.
That was the evil plan, WX5AMA. KE5GRQ, WX5AMA. It's WX5AMA with an update from the Weather Service. They're getting ready to issue a tornado warning for the storm up in Beaver County. WX5AMA.
WX5AMA, KG5KIF.
KIF AMA, go ahead. You're a little scratchy.
From Wayside to Pampa. Hopefully this is a little better. I have arrived in Groom. I'm hanging out at the cross. What do you guys think?
Get on the north side of Groom and hang out over there. That way if you need to go north a little bit, you can. I'm pretty sure you can see the clouds building up pretty much to the northwest of you.
Stand by for incoming picture.
KE5GRQ.
GRQ, WX5AMA.
State Highway 15, County Road 26, East Spearman, looking due north. and the wall cloud is to my north, and it is due north of Spearman.
Okay, you cut out just a little bit on there, but right before you said dissipated, I didn't catch anything after that.
When it was due north of Spearman.
Copy that. And what was your State Highway 15 and what was the crossroad?
County Road 26. 15 and County Road 26.
At WX5AMA.
GRQ.
KG5KIF. Also, if you look south of you, you'll see one popping up south on you. So keep your eye to the north and the south. And Alan, you're up there in Pampa, keep your eye up into the southwest. Those are the ones you're going to be interested in. WX5AMA.
QSL, I got my eyes on it right now as we speak. KC5BPA.
AMA, K5GRQ.
K5GRQ, WX5AMA, go ahead.
Relocating, moving east on Highway 15, and we have a 1/3 of the way to the ground. Correction, we have a funnel that's 1/3 of the way to the ground.
Copy that, and you're heading east on State Highway 15.
GRQ, the funnel is small cloud.
You dropped out there for a second. Can you do that one more time?
The funnel has dissipated and gone back into the wall cloud.
WX5AMA.
To turn north on Lake Paladura Road, which is County Road 27. County Road 27. Road 28.
I think I'll find you on the maps up here. I'm getting County Road 7, County Road 8. I'm guessing they're the same ones without the 2 in front of it. WX5AMA.
It's going to be County Road. Roger.
You just dropped out right after County Road. I don't know what's going on with that repeater up there.
I did. If you can copy it, 2-8, figures 2-8, and I'm going north, KE5GRQ.
Okay, copy that, WX5AMA.
WX5AMA, KC5BPA. Permission to talk to Daniel.
I guess, WX5AMA.
All right, Danny and Daniel, good luck with that storm to the south. You're fixing to be busy, looks like. And I'm fixing to be jumping around the loop on the north side of Pampa, looks like, to catch this thing on the northwest side of Pampa. So good luck, Daniel. Be safe, buddy. KC5BPA.
KG5KIF, Daniel, go ahead and go a little bit more east on I-40. Looks like radar's going to have it cross on I-40 around Jericho. I want to keep you on the east side of the storm. WX5AMA.
Thank you, Alan and Whit. I think I heard you say not to chase the one going through White Deer, but to go towards the one about to hit Groom.
Go east on I-40 a little bit. It looks like it's going to be crossing I-40 between Boydston and Jericho, and I'm going to try to keep you on the east side of this storm.
That I can do. One more tidbit. The Pampa repeater is working pretty well, but I don't know if it's where I'm at or the repeater acting up, but there's a very rhythmic dropout whenever you're talking. I wonder if Alan hears the same thing.
I heard the same thing. I can still copy them pretty easily, but I did hear the same thing. KC5BPA.
Okay, I was getting that from GRQ up in the Spearman system, so I wonder what's going on. I'll just repeat everything twice and talk really slow. WX5AMA.
AMA, KE5GRQ.
GRQ, AMA, go ahead.
To my north-northeast, and we do have a new funnel trying to reform. About a half mile north of County Road P on County Road 28.
New funnel forming northwest of County Road 28 and County Road P, WX5AMA.
Location of that funnel is going to be to my northeast approximately 5 miles, and that's an approximation.
Read that, WX5AMA.
Handy talking.
AMA, KC5BPA. Do you want my beginning mileage?
I'll get it from you later. I forgot to do that when I got up here. You're going to win anyway.
Not necessarily. All right, I know what it was. I wrote down KC5BPA. I'm heading around, by the way, to the north side of Tampa just to get through traffic in case this thing really gets going. It's not getting any worse at the moment. I don't know if Daniel's storm's going to kill it or what, but it's northeast moving, but doesn't seem to be strengthening any at the moment, at least. KC5BPA.
Copy that, WX5AMA. WX5AMA with an update from Weather Service. GRQ up there in Spearman, this is the storm that you are on. There's a new tornado warning for that storm covering the northwest corner of Ochiltree County and going into Oklahoma. The county right above that, and I cannot remember what that one is. New tornado warning, WX5AMA.
GRQ and AMA, we're and head northeast towards Farnsworth.
Right in the middle of that, I'm pretty sure I understood, heading northeast out of Farnsworth.
I'm heading back to State Highway 15, and then I will turn east and go towards Farnsworth.
Copy that, WX5AMA.
GRQ.
5AMA, we're going to bump it up to condition yellow since we got 2 tornado warnings in the area, and also give some other spotters that are getting off work a chance to call in if they can. WX5AMA. Severe thunderstorm warning covering Armstrong County and Gray County. These are the storms that you and Ben, he's not here, Alan and Daniel are on. New severe thunderstorm warnings for that one, WX5AMA.
VZR Mobile.
KU5, I didn't get the rest of it.
KF5 VZR.
Okay, KF5 VZR, where are you located?
Right now in Tampa.
Okay, I remember you from up there. You mobile or in stationary?
I am in mobile.
I got Alan up there in Pampa right now too. There's a storm that's down by White Deer. Just kind of keep an eye on that one. And there's also one by Groom, actually just east of Groom, that may be coming up on the backside of Pampa. So just kind of hang loose for now, and we'll see what happens.
Roger that, KF5 VZR.
WX5AMA.
AMA from W5SWS White Deer.
W5SWS, go ahead.
Round of quarters over here in White Deer.
Copy that, quarters in White Deer, WX5AMA.
5HFU signing on here in Pampa. Mobile.
PG5HFU in Pampa, is that correct? Copy that. Just kind of hang loose for a few minutes. We got Storm up there. Got Allen on that one. And we also got VZR up there. I want to see what this one does when it gets north of Pampa, if it builds anything or not. Are you mobile or stationary? Okay, I didn't catch that. It's like you talked before the repeater came up.
Actually mobile.
Copy that. If I need to send you somewhere, I'll be doing it. WX5AMA.
AMA KC5BPA. Yeah, we'll stay and watch this for a little bit, but it's lost its updraft. I think it's fixing to die here in the next 15 minutes, but we'll keep an eye on it still.
That's kind of what I'm seeing on the radar, too. And since I got 3 of you guys up there, I can send you out 3 different ways if needed, so we're going to see what happens in the next few minutes. And the spotters are converging, or the chasers are converging. You got to see spotter network right now. WX5AMA.
Yeah, I'm looking at I-40 is just completely lit up almost.
And if we do have any chasers out there that are ham radio operators and you're monitoring the Skywarn frequencies, even though this is a net, if you do see something that you feel need to be reported, please go ahead and jump on the net and do your stuff. WX5AMA.
5AMA, KE5, GRQ.
GRQ, AMA, go ahead.
Get a radar update on this storm in Ochiltree County, please.
I got, it looks like it's crossed over into Oklahoma. Still got a tour warning on it. Velocity's not looking very impressive on it. And I do not know if they're going to let the tornado warning on it expire or not.
Side of Wonka and looking north, and well, I've lost the pronounced wall cloud. It looks like it's weakened quite a bit.
Okay, dog, that's the same stuff I'm seeing on the radar up here.
Road 2, or it's the county road on the east side of Waco and State Highway 15. I'm going to park it.
Dog, copy that. KG5KIF, WX5AMA.
May.
Where are you at on I-40?
I am just coming out of that storm on I-40 right now. I can give you a GPS location if you want. I also pulled a bin, and I picked up a bicyclist right before the storm hit.
All right, that's good. Until you go east just a little bit more, it's going to cross right on top of Jericho, and I want to try to keep you on the southeast side of the storm.
All right, QSL. I'm coming up on exit 128, which is Farm Road 2477.
KC5 BPA, WX5AMA.
BPA.
Go ahead and head east on 152 towards Mobile, and when the storm gets over I-40, goes over Gray County, you can get on it up there. Or if you want to, you can go down. If you want to go down towards LaForest, and that may get you right in the middle of the core.
Yeah, I'll do one or the other. We'll see. KC5 BPA.
KF5 BZR and KG5 HFU, both you guys, if you can, go ahead and keep an eye on that one northwest of Pampa. It does look like it's dying out, but that may recycle or something. WX5AMA.
Yeah, X5AMA, KE5GRQ.
KE5GRQ, WX5AMA, go ahead.
Yeah, with the location of that storm and the vehicle that I am in, I will not be able to get over to Perryton and get north to intercept it. I'm going to have to let it go.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the reports that you did. That did help them out up here.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. I'll go back to Spearman and wait for the next one if it comes up. KE5GRQ. Thank you.
Thank you for all the help. WX5AMA. All right, KG5KF and KC5BP, I give you a little update. That storm that's over Jericho right now on I-40 looks like it's starting to split. And we got one's going to be going north, the other one's going to be going that way. So you guys are in the right spot. WX5AMA. WX5AMA, an update from the National Weather Service, new tornado warning just northeast of Goodnight over Lake McClellan. Daniel, this is a storm that's south of you. Going to take up conditions red. Daniel, if you can, see if you can get south a little bit and let this thing pass you to the northeast and stay on the east side of it. WX5AMA, Skywarn, net control. Update on that tornado warning earlier. Tornado warning for southern Gray County and northwestern Donley County until 4 p.m. WX5AMA. Communications code red. AMA.
Yeah, 5
Thank you, Alan, but I wasn't able to copy all of that.
KC5 BPA.
Look at it, because we're still hitting the Pampa repeater or not. Start going south when you can. I don't know if there's a way to get south once you go past Laketon or not, but it looks like that storm that has a tour warning on it now is going to pass right around Laketon and Mobile. And the cell that is on I-40 has a tour warning on it right now. And they're really looking at the one. There's another cell underneath that in southwest of Clarendon that they're going to be interested in. They're going to try to see if I can shift you guys down south a little bit. KG5KIF, WX5AMA, Daniel.
AMA, go ahead.
Where you at on I-40?
Exit 135.
How close is that to McLean?
Please hold. Almost to McLean. It is, we're at Allen Reed right now.
Oh, you don't copy that. And as soon as you get to McLean, kind of dog south a little bit and see what these things do because they're getting really interested in those ones. We got that cell that's the rest of you that's tour warning on it. There's another one that's just west of Clarendon. They just did a severe thunderstorm one. And there's a cell popping up behind that. So I think that's where the train's going to be starting. WX5AMA. 5 WX5AMA, new tour warrant coming. Give you the details in a few seconds. WX5AMA.
5AMA, this is KG5KIF, radio check.
Radio sounds good, WX5AMA. Where you at?
We just pulled into McLean, and I am at an intersection that can either take me to Headley or Pampa.
Yeah, go south just a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 miles, and this one should cross. It looks like it's going to be getting pretty close to McLean when it goes through there.
KG5KIF.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you a little bit far enough south, get you in the inflow notch, get you a good flow of that thing, or a good view of that thing. They're really interested in that one, WX5AMA.
VMA, WX5BRM.
WX5BRM, is that correct?
Correct, WX5BRM. I'm just south of Clarendon, looking to my northwest, and I definitely got a wall cloud. I can't see a funnel at this point, but a big old wall cloud.
So copy that, and you're real scratchy. Give me your location one more time.
1 mile south, Clarendon, on 287.
Having a hard time making to the repeater. I got 1 mile south out of that. All I got was 1 mile south.
South of Clarendon, on 287.
So copy that. 1 mile south of Clarendon on 287 wall cloud.
Correct.
WX5AMA.
Make
KF, go ahead.
Whit, I am trying to get a gauge on how quickly this storm is traveling. There's too many dots on my radar scope to hit it correctly. Could you advise, please?
Give me a few seconds, WX5AMA.
WX5BRM.
BRM, AMA, go ahead.
I'm on APRS if you want to take a look.
There you are. I see you now, WX5AMA.
Well, information only. It's starting to develop a tail cloud at this point.
Still copy that, WX5AMA. AMA, can you tell if that wall cloud is rotating or not?
Not at this point. I'll try to give you a determination.
Copy that, WX5AMA. 5AMA is an update from the National Weather Service. New tornado warning for Dowling County. This is the one that is west of Clarendon. It includes the city of Howarwick. Looks like movement is northeast, and Daniel, I still do not have a speed for you on this. Give me a few more seconds. WX5AMA.
Forget about that number. I was going to give it to that guy who I was dropping off, but I no longer have any passengers. I'm southbound. There's flashing lights ahead of me. I'll advise later.
Copy that, WX5AMA. Skywarn Net Control, communications code red. But they are moving northeast at 35 miles per hour, WX5AMA.
WX5BRM.
WX5BRM, AMA, go ahead.
Can confirm the wall cloud is definitely rotating.
Copy that, WX5AMA. I do have a tour warrant on that one now. WX5AMA. 5KIF, WX5AMA. Hey, your T-Mobile service dropped out on you. Hang on for a second. My phone's ringing off the hook. How far south of McLean are you?
Hop, skip, and a jump. Please hold. I will get back with you.
You know, I was going to say, just don't go probably about 2 or 3 miles south of there. Find a high spot. The storm looks like it's going to pretty much skirt McLean on the west side, and that way you can stay on the inflow notch on it.
WX5AMA, KC5BPA.
BPA, AMA, just thinking about you.
And if you can see, I'm heading down 273. I think I will not drive down to Memphis. I'll jump over to 1443 and come down 1443 about 8 miles to the east of there.
Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, because it looks like that storm get you on, because this one, there's 2 cells. The tour warrant for the northern one just dropped, but they still got a tour warrant on the south one. and I'm going to get you on the north one and have Daniel on the south one.
Well, I might, if I'm going to stay on the north one, I may stay there at 270, just due north of McLean, north of all the chasers, at the intersection of 273 and 1443, and just see where it goes, because I'll have several options, go east or west at that point.
I was getting ready to mention that, because it looks like this one is going to go up between LaForest and Kellerville, and maybe even go west of Mobeetie. Last report, they were doing northeast at 35, WX5 AMA.
QSL, KC5 BPA.
AMA, if he's going to take the north storm, would you like me to go a little further south than 4 miles?
No, because it's moving northeast, and it looks like it's just going to go just west of McLean, so that way you can get back on it on the back end of it.
QSL, I'll hang out down here with all the chasers. Try to find my red dot. I dare you.
On GR analysts, they're all green dots, and give me a few seconds and I will find you, which means you owe me another all-such burrito, WX5 AMA. And let's go ahead and drop it down, communications code yellow, WX5 AMA.
5EZR.
EZR AMA.
Still here in Pampa, you need me to go anywhere? Looks like there's some new stuff popping up out just east of here.
Yeah, I see that up there. If you want to go ahead and head up towards Miami, go up 60 towards Canadian and see what happens up there. Then, if it goes like its way, when I used to live in Pampa, they're going to follow Highway 60 all the way up there, so that should be good for you.
Hear that, heading that way, KF5EZR.
And KG5 HFU, are you still on here?
Still on here. I'm actually fixing to head towards Miami myself.
Yeah, I was going to send both you guys up there, that way you can kind of work together and keep an eye on each other.
Where I'm heading to, and I'm logged on the spotter now where you can see my dot too, if needed.
So many dots, it looks like it has an acne breakout. I'm still looking for Daniels on here. WX5 AMA.
I couldn't log in for my red dot, so you won't find me, KF5EZR.
KIF WX5 AMA. I have found you, 35.194. I hate having old man eyes, 972. Neg 101, 609, 6 something. So you owe me a burrito, WX5 AMA.
AMA, KC5 BPA, I'm in Kellerville. Intersection of 2473 and 1443. KC5 BPA.
You'll go with that. You're right in a good spot to see what this north cell does. And we got Daniel on the other one, WX5 AMA.
He's 2 ways to the east for that north cell. We'll see. I may need to pull back. In fact, I think I need to pull back to the west where 273 drops straight down to McLean. Actually, what do you think?
5 AMA for the National Weather Service, new tornado warning. This tornado warning is southern Wheeler County, southeastern Gray County, and northwestern Collingsworth County. It's in effect until 5 o'clock, and that's right in the middle where all you guys are at. WX5 AMA, communications code red. KG5KIF, WX5 AMA.
Go ahead, Whit.
Can you tell if that wall cloud's rotating or not?
If you're talking about that picture I sent you, that's a very zoomed-in picture.
You know, that's kind of what I was worried about. Definitely keep your eyes on that one. They just did a new tour warning for that one.
That is the far back side of that storm.
Dodge and try to find you again. There you are. Okay, now I got your position. Just let me know if you move.
Funny story, I'm moving right now.
All right, which way are you going? Enter, you going north or south?
I'm going to try to get a little bit south of the rain and follow it back up. That way I can get a better look at the storm.
You don't copy that. Just try getting the inflow notch if you can. WX5 AMA.
5 AMA, this is KF5EZR.
KF5EZR, go ahead.
Stopped at the 6152 split here. Just wanting to know, looks like this stuff might come right on top of me.
Okay, give me a few seconds, get up here and look. And where do you say you were at?
52 split.
Southeast of that, and you're moving northeast. So if you're right at the split, you're on the back side of it. Would not go down 152 though.
Looks like there's some new stuff that just popped up north of town on the 70.
Yep, I see that stuff too. Last report I heard from them was up there was conditions are not as good or favorable for tornadoes up there, but it is possible.
I'll just stay right here just for a few minutes. We'll let this stuff catch up, and we'll advise KF5EZR.
Sounds good, WX5AMA. KD5VIU, WX5AMA. Brian, are you listening?
KD5VIU, go ahead.
Hey, Brian, if you don't mind, keep an eye on that storm southeast of you. That's the one that's up there in central Roberts County right now.
But all I got was storm southeast of me. Keep an eye on it. I've got eyes on it right now, developing wall cloud, south side of the Canadian River.
Okay, I'll copy that, WX5AMA. AMA. KD5VIU, WX5AMA.
VIU, go ahead.
A developing wall cloud, can you tell if it's rotating or not?
Please say again?
On that developing wall cloud that you reported, can you tell if it's rotating or not?
I'm trying to get better eyes on it. I'll advise here shortly.
Doc, and how far south of the Canadian River are you?
On the north side of the river, North River Road West. This is going to be on the south side of the Canadian River. It seems to be moving rapidly towards the north.
Get that, WX5AMA.
And I'll advise as soon as I can tell, KD5VIU.
AMA, KG5KIF.
KIF AMA, go ahead.
Can confirm the wall cloud in the picture seems to be rotating.
Yeah, copy that. Same location.
5 AMA, KC5BPA.
KC5BPA, standby.
KIF?
KIF, standby. Alan, go ahead. You had called a second ago.
Okay, well, my storm is dead. I'm looking at the south one. It looks like it's dying. Would you like me to proceed down closer to McLean or what?
Go ahead and go south towards McLean, maybe towards Wheeler and Shamrock, maybe kind of mosey that way a little bit. One of the guys up here is kind of predicting something, and we're going to see if it's going to come true or not.
I think you just said head to McLean, but then you mentioned something about heading to Wheeler, and something the Weather Bureau forecasters were thinking. Can you repeat that, please?
I was going to tell you, if you go straight into McLean right now, it's getting ready to get hammered with the core of the storm. I was right thinking maybe towards Shamrock, if you can get over that way you don't get any more hail damage on that truck if you care about that. Daniel sent in a picture earlier. Looks like we do have a funnel on that storm that he was on, so I don't want you to get blown around up there again.
Before it does, no problem. KC5BPA.
Copy that. KIF, Daniel, go ahead. What do you have earlier?
Wait, I'm still watching this wall cloud type thing. Depending on the time and depending on where it's at in its rotation, it looks a lot like Scud. So back when I called you just a second ago, I was getting ready to call it Scud, and from this angle now, I'm getting ready to call it a wall cloud again. So I don't know if I'd call that a funnel before. It's either that or it's a very, very, very large funnel, one of the two. Go ahead.
Copy that. Yeah, one of the guys up here referred to it as a salad bowl, and they got it on video up here. There's a lot of dots out there and a lot of cameras.
I agree. I can get you more pictures like that if you want.
Do some video if you can.
QSL.
Do a Facebook live video or something.
Mac 85 VIU.
VIU, AMA, go ahead, Brian.
Yes, sir. Just to confirm, wall cloud is rotating. Repeating, wall cloud is rotating.
Read that, WX5 AMA.
KIF.
KIF, AMA, go ahead.
Upload in progress.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Daniel. When I get down there, it's going to fizzle. My luck's holding true this trip. KC5 BPA.
KIF.
KIF, AMA, go ahead.
Whit, if that video ever gets to you, disregard it. Whatever that was is no longer there anymore. However, north of there's a more defined protrusion. Might be a wall cloud. I'm going to try to get some better pictures of it.
Read that, WX5 AMA. Earth thunderstorm warning for Collingsworth and Donnelly County. Give me more details in a second. This is for the storm that is coming up from the Lubbock CWA. This is for the southern part of Collingsworth and Donnelly County. WX5 AMA. 5 EZR, are you still up there at the 6152 split east of Pampa?
That's County Road 18 on the 60. I see it on the radar. There's something starting to build just north of me.
Go. Keep an eye on your radar and just kind of meander up there in that area. I'm not going to tell you exactly where to go because I got too many squirrels right now.
Roger that. I'll just stay right here for now. KF5 EZR.
And HFU, same thing. Just kind of keep an eye. If you got a radar application, keep an eye on it, and just kind of see what sparks your interest, then go after that one. Looks like the storm is up in Roberts County, is now moving to Okeechobee County. This storm that is down in Donnelly County may be trying to steal some energy from those, so we'll see what happens. WX5 AMA.
KIF.
KIF AMA, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure we have a funnel. It's about halfway to the ground right now.
Doug, same location you were earlier?
I'll give you my GPS.
Well, it's a funnel, KC5 BPA, 273 at 40. Sure looks like it.
I'm at 35 degrees north, 5 minutes, 44 seconds. West, 100 degrees, 36 minutes, 36 seconds.
I pass you, holler at me. I'm looking for you. Hey, BPA funnel is halfway to the ground.
I'll copy that. Funnel halfway to the ground. We're going to go communications code red, WX5 AMA.
3/4 of the way to the ground, KC5 BPA.
See that, 3/4 of the way to the ground, WX5 AMA. Communications code red.
McLean, by the way, quarters in McLean.
I'm sure you're going to pass me. I'm looking northwest at it.
Southwest at it. It's coming right for me.
Stay speed up. Update. It appears to have stabilized about halfway above the ground.
Copy that, WX5 AMA. Communications code red.
Shouldn't have said anything. It made a liar out of me. It's descending a little bit further. I'd say 2/3.
Okay, copy that. 2/3 to the ground. WX5 AMA.
Spot down here. I'm going to pull over and shoot some pictures. I guess, Daniel, you're doing that too. So there's a bunch of chasers fixing to have to scramble when this thing moves a little bit closer to them.
Affirmative. My backlog onto the upload, though, is not working out very well.
Well, I think I can make up for that.
BPA, be advised that cell is starting to make a slow right turn. Starting to head more east. WX5 AMA.
Confirm what Alan said. KIF.
What did Alan say? I had a squirrel.
KIF still retracting.
Do it.
KIF, what did you say?
Please.
What was your last report?
AMA is still retracting. Winds are getting stronger, but it's still going up.
Get that, WX5 AMA.
KIF. It's starting to get really skinny, starting to get real rope-like and getting close to the ground. I'd say 3/4.
Copy that, WX5AMA. Guys, don't forget there is a storm coming up from the south. There is a severe thunderstorm warning on that one. That one may go east of you. WX5AMA.
Well, it's touched the ground once. It lifted. Now it's on the ground again. KC5BPA with a tornado.
Copy that, WX5AMA.
Hey, on the ground. I repeat, on the ground.
Yeah, copy that. Be advised, this is the one that may develop into what I didn't text you guys earlier.
KC5AMA, KC5BPA, still on the ground.
5AMA. And what I told you guys earlier, that may not happen on this one. The seating conditions are not favorable for that, WX5AMA.
There's a ton of these chasers down here packing up and driving north. You might want to watch out. KIF, we're starting to lose visibility on it. It might be becoming more rain wrapped. I can still see the top of it, but cannot see the bottom. KIF.
Copy that, WX5AMA. Has it crossed the highway yet?
West of 273, still west of 273, approximately 5 miles.
Copy that, WX5AMA, communication code red.
Messenger, Facebook, KC5BPA. Tornado is starting to get a little rain wrapped, still on the ground, almost due west of me.
KIF.
KIF-AMA, go ahead.
From my position, I've lost all sight of it. I'm still heading northbound towards Allen. If there's any change in the motion of the storm, any turning whatsoever that you see, please advise. I am out of cell coverage right now. No radar for me.
Radio, copy that. Give me a few seconds. Look at the last few frames. It still looks like it is going east-northeast. I don't see it making a hard right turn. So, if you're south of McLean, there's too many dots down here. If you're out of the danger area south of McLean, you should be good.
All right, I'm in a hole, so I didn't catch all that, and I assume you can't hear me right now. But if there's any changes, please let us know.
AMA BPA, still on the ground due west of me, but I'm losing it in the rain as well. I'm going to proceed north, back up to I-40, KC5BPA.
Copy that, WX5AMA, Star Warning Control Communications Code Red. AMA. BPA, WX5AMA.
BPA, go.
What do you see?
Rain. Hold on.
Is it rain wrapped?
Oh, yes, but I can still barely make out an outline, I believe. I believe it's still on the ground.
PAKIF, keep on in reports every few seconds. Let me know what you're seeing. They're getting ready to do something. WX5AMA.
KIF. I see a lot of chaser traffic. The clouds have lightened up a lot in color since I started moving northward, and I have zero visibility on any rain-wrapped tornado whatsoever.
Copy that. Short and sweet to the point. Communications code red. Alan, you're doubling with them. What do you have?
I've lost it.
Yeah, if you guys see anything, jump on. Don't even worry about IDing or hollering. We're going to be listening to WX5AMA.
No. Rain.
Wait, is it still on the ground? Can you confirm that?
We cannot confirm. Emerging out of the rain. We may have either that or we've got a new funnel forming on the north side of this rain shaft. Hold on. It appears that it has lifted at the moment. Repeat, it appears the same funnel, but it's lifted, I believe.
Yeah, WX5AMA.
KC5BPA.
5AMA, an update from the Weather Service. New tornado warning covering southeast Ray County, southwest Wheeler County. This includes the city of McLean, Kellerville, Barely does not touch Wheeler. New tornado warning, southeast Gray, southwest Wheeler County. WX5 AMA, still communications code red, guys. Keep calling them in.
Still looks like it's lifted. Looks like, I'm guessing, went about halfway to the ground. The funnel, it is.
Copy that, WX5 AMA.
Yeah, still no visual. Still no visual. We're still, I'm northbound with the chaser convergence here. But I still don't see, the visibility's better, but I don't see anything on the ground at the moment. But I don't see the funnel either.
Yo, copy that, WX5 AMA. It may be recycling.
From what Alan said.
Hey, there you are. You sound better. Where are you at?
Oh, I'm a heck of a lot closer to town now.
940, so.
AMA, this is KIF. I can see I-40 semi-trucks going by in the rain, so I'm probably within a mile.
You know, copy that. Oh no, I'm going to send you guys towards Shamrock or not. Well, we know the Elk City repeater gets that far, so that means what the stuff's going to do. There's stuff coming up, too, from the south that may be getting close to here soon.
So I'm heading on eastbound I-40, and we're going to find a place to pull over up here.
Be advised, we're getting reports from the University of Oklahoma. People out there, there's a tornado on the ground 6 miles east of McLean.
Can confirm.
See that, WX5 AMA.
AMA KIF can confirm tornado on ground.
Can
confirm due west of McLean.
There it is, on the ground. You bet. Confirm.
McLean, correct? Not west, east.
Oh, west of McLean, probably. West of McLean.
Alan, are you sure west of McLean? They're saying east.
100%. Rope out, though, it looks like.
Agreed, west of McLean, due west of McLean.
Kind of roping out at the moment. A mile south of I-40 and probably a couple miles due west of 273. KC5 BPA. It's about to be gone.
So copy that. They're still going to go with the one on the east. So they've shown the radars indicating and everything. So keep an eye on that one. You may see something they don't.
They're gone.
Got the or died.
Excellent. This thing's recycled. You want one of us to head to east? Try to catch up with it? Daniel, you stay back for this one, and let's quit telling the other one that I'm heading east on I-40 up to 1443 or the next road north. See if I can catch this other one. KC5 BPA. Eastbound I-40.
QSL.
BPA, MA, go ahead.
Small cloud inside, no sign of a funnel or tornado, just north of I-40, just north of I-40. I'm coming up on 146, exit 146, County Line Road, and it looks to be about 5 to 6 miles to my east in front of me. Band, this baby's spinning like a top.
Exit number again, and at how far? I didn't have a pen in my hand at the time.
146, 146. Estimated probably 5 miles in front of me.
Copy that. And you say rotating wall cloud or funnel cloud?
Rotating wall cloud. Band, this baby's spinning like a top.
Exit number again, and at how far? I didn't have a pen in my hand at the time.
146, 146. Estimated probably 5 miles in front of me.
Copy that. And you say rotating wall cloud or final cloud?
Rotating wall cloud, rotating wall cloud.
5 a.m. today, it's an update. This one may have gotten past me. New tornado warning for Collingsworth County, southern Collingsworth County. It does cover Wellington and cities north of there. It's in effect until, I can't tell when it expires. New tornado warning, southern Collingsworth County, WX5 AMA. Okay, sitting back here for a second. VZR and HFU, those storms up there you guys were on, looks like they kind of died out. The other one's like on top of Wabiti, so I don't know if you guys want to try to punch the core and get to that one or not, or if you want to head back to Pampa, that's your call.
5 VZR is on 152, heading eastbound now, heading towards that one.
Where you at? Heading towards Wheeler, is that what you said?
Just about to Laketon here on 152.
If you want to, this may be a little bit of a core punch, I'll let you make the call on this, but if you want to go all the way to Wheeler, you can go for it, but it is going to be pretty hairy.
5 VZR, I don't know. I'll have to look for the frequency there for Wheeler.
We don't have a repeater in Wheeler. We got one in Canadian, and that one, what's the Canadian frequency? Give me a few seconds so I can give you that one.
443.750. 443.750. KD5VA.
Hear that, appreciate it, thank you.
Like I said, it's going to be a pretty hairy drive to get there, and it's going to be your call.
Hear that, KF5 VZR.
G5HFU, are you still out there?
Fuse here, and I'm on 1321 myself, cutting across to head towards Wheeler.
Well, you know what's going on out there. They do got a tornado warning color in Colorville, and that storm is moving up towards the Wheeler area, so definitely be careful and just try to get on the east side of it if you can.
I'm going to stay on the east side of it and try to just hit it right there at the core. KG5HFU, sir.
Yeah, WX5 AMA.
5 AMA, KC5 BPA.
PAMA, go ahead.
Wall cloud has shifted to the north probably 5 miles. I am fixing to turn north on 453. Repeating, I'm about to turn north on 453 to catch up to it. KC5 BPA.
Be that WX5 AMA.
KIF.
Okay. KIF AMA, go ahead.
I'm still sitting at McLean, pretty close to the interstate. Still looking west and trying to look east at what Alan's looking at. Do you want me to head south towards Wellington or follow towards Shamrock?
Go ahead and stay on I-40 and go east and maybe go north of Shamrock there and get it on that side of it. The one in Wellington, you have to punch the core to get to that one, and by the time you got there, it's going to be in Oklahoma.
Looks like on my radar image that I can see down behind it going to Memphis, but I'd be willing to bet you're probably right. It'll be in Oklahoma before I get there.
WX5 AMA. And net control over to the other Daniel in a minute, so you guys got to take it easy on him.
AMA, KC5 BPA.
BPA AMA, go ahead.
I think it's off this definition of wall cloud. I think it's pulled back up in the cloud at the moment, so nothing other than that to report at the moment.
So copy that. Big beer, it's recycling again. WX5 AMA.
Looks like a wall cloud anyway. Maybe it's because, I don't know, Daniel, it's behind you. It's to my west, maybe 12 miles. 15 miles maybe. Looks like it's almost there on top of I-40, but
I do not see what you're looking at, but I can confirm the interstate westbound is closed at the Wheeler County line by police officers.
Look, that's breaking up, so if it was anything, it's not anymore. It's just fragmenting and dissolving into nothing, so forget that.
KF, go ahead.
Permission to talk to Alan.
Granted.
Alan, can you look right back towards McLean? I mean, it's sitting right over the top of McLean, whatever that is. You still think that's good?
Well, it's tough to tell. That's the exact area I was looking at before. They kind of broke up, so it may be a lowering that's trying to reform. From this distance, I can't tell any rotation, but it may be trying to reform.
I just pulled out my radar, and it looks like it's trying to recycle right on top of McLean. Dan, can you confirm that?
Bye. KG5KF, W5AMA.
Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, yeah, it does look like it might be back building or reforming kind of over McLean. Let's go ahead and go to condition red again. AMA.
AMA, KD5VIU.
AMA, go ahead.
I concur with the back building. I can see it from up here.
AMA copies. KIF, AMA.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just confirming you had a wall cloud, but you can't confirm that it's rotating. Can you clarify that?
I am pulling off the interstate right this second. Please hold. Also, be advised, I am exiting at Farm Road 453, I believe. Do you want me to turn back and go to McLean and see if I can get around that roadblock, or follow Alan up on that other storm?
AMA, can you go ahead and clarify the roadblock?
Westbound I-40 at the Wheeler County line is shut down. I drove by it going eastbound. However, it does not look like the south side service road is blocked.
AMA, go ahead and stand by. We're going to see what we can do here.
Is that our...
Go ahead. F. AMA. KIF. AMA.
I still can't tell if it's rotating, and I'm not sure I'd call it a wall cloud anymore. Go ahead.
All right, AMA copies, not rotating, not sure if it's a wall cloud. If you can find your way back west towards McLean, feel free to. We can't work any magic to try to get you through roadblocks.
AMA, I'd like to clarify, I was not asking for you to help me get through a work block.
It was more Witt's idea. 5 AMA, looks like I missed a tornado warning, new tornado warning from the National Weather Service at 517. It's going to be west central Wheeler County, southeastern Gray County. It's going to be kind of from McLean up through Kellerville, not quite to Moebley.
AMA, KC5 BPA.
Go ahead, BPA.
On 2473, I can either head to Mobile or Wheeler. Which is your pleasure?
Go ahead and head towards Wheeler.
Signal. KC5 BPA.
KIF.
KF, go ahead.
I just sent a picture of a possible wall cloud. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. However, the clouds in it seem to be going almost straight up.
Okay. AMA copy. AMA, are you still just off of I-40?
USL, I am just north of I-40. Anywhere in particular, Dan? Go ahead and start making your way north. And then I think Allen's going over to Wheeler. Just kind of keep south of the storm and head north. 5AMA, new information from the Weather Service. They've issued a tornado warning for central Wheeler County. That's going to include the city of Wheeler. AMA, KIF, be advised. I believe my best guess is I'm northbound on 1443, just inside the Wheeler County line. He's northbound 1443 around the Wheeler County line.
This is KF5VZR.
VZR, go ahead.
Hey, west of Wheeler here on 152. A lot of flooding on the road here because of the heavy rains.
Hey, copies. What's the road one more time?
Got heavy rain. Probably about a quarter inch to half inch of water on the roads down here on 152, just west of Wheeler here.
Copies. Quarter to half an inch of rain on the road, or water on the road west of Wheeler. AMA.
PA, go ahead.
What's your location?
Part of 2473 runs straight east into Wheeler. All I've got is sometimes nickel-sized hail and torrential rainfall. Absolutely torrential rainfall.
AMA copies.
Just picking up now.
AMA.
This is BPA, go ahead.
Hey, just be advised there are getting reports here in the Weather Service office that there's potentially a large rain-wrapped tornado south of Wheeler.
Repeat, did you say south?
Yes, sir, south of Wheeler.
Be coming in from the west. Whoa, big hail. Hail's at the golf balls now.
AMA copies golf ball size hail.
There's not a lot of it, but every now and then you'll get one that big. Most of it's the size of quarters or smaller.
AMA copies. Yeah, go ahead and be careful getting in the Wheeler. You could be potentially on the north side of this possible tornado.
See what they're looking at on the radar screen at the moment. Looks like it's just almost due south of Wheeler at the moment. I'm northwest of it, probably 5 or 6 miles, I'm guessing.
AMA copies, you're 5 to 6 miles west of Wheeler.
It's my best guess at the moment.
AMA copies. KIF. KIF, go ahead. I've sent in a picture of my current location since not updating appropriately, and a picture of looking due east for my location. Hey, copies. You have road network that will let you push east. Did not copy. Yeah, AMA, are you able to push east and then kind of north towards Wheeler? I need to go a little further north, and then I'll be able to head east. Do you have your maps? Negative, I do not, but I can pull them up. Advise when I turn east. This is KIF. AMA copies.
Hey, BPA.
BPA, go ahead.
2 miles west of Wheeler. Well, I take that back. Here's the speed limit sign. Winds just shifted from the south to the west all of a sudden. They're only blowing probably 50 to maybe 55 miles an hour. Due west.
BPA AMA, you were broken. Can you go ahead and repeat?
Okay, I'm in Wheeler. All I see besides the heavy rain is winds shifted from due south to due west. They're blowing about 40 to 50 miles an hour. Still have the occasional golf ball hail. So I'm in Wheeler.
AMA copies.
X5 AMA, this is KG5KIF. KF, go ahead. Dan, be advised, I have intersected with Farm Road 2473, 2473, and I will be eastbound right now. AMA copies eastbound on 2473.
Hey, WX5 AMA, KC5 BPA.
AMA, go ahead.
To the Canadian repeater, I was losing you on Pampa. I'm heading east on 152, out of Wheeler.
AMA copies eastbound 152.
Keep flying, nothing or anything, but the roads have got water over them, probably an inch or two.
AMA copies, is that an inch or 1 to 2 inches of water on the roadways, and I didn't catch where.
In Wheeler.
AMA copies in Wheeler.
The way now out of the north, about 40 to 50.
PZR, go ahead. KF5VZR, WX5 AMA.
AC5 BPA.
AMA, go ahead.
Spotter net, see my location?
Stand by, let me look.
Those are so east of Wheeler, maybe 6. I got telephone poles snapped on the north side of the road. A little bit of tree debris, tree damage, not much, but got several telephone poles look like they're down over here.
BPA, I don't see you on spotter network.
It's about 6 miles east of Wheeler. There's a business here called Dimension Pipeline on the north side of the road. Dimension Pipeline. There's 1, 2, 3, so like at least 4 telephone poles snapped off near the ground.
AMA copies.
The little branches, say 3 to 4, maybe 5 inches in diameter, snapped off as well.
Alright, AMA copies, 4 telephone poles broken, 6 miles east of Wheeler on 152 near Dimension Pipeline. And what was the 4 to 5 inch, was that tree damage?
Yeah, say 3 to 4 inch diameter trees. We're getting some RFD or something now. Winds estimate, I got a big limb across the road up here, about a mile east of where I just reported. Winds are now blowing at least 60, maybe 65, straight out of the north. Coming over some more tree damage here. That one's probably 5 or 6 inches diameter right there, right in the middle of the road, snapped off.
AMA copies. Just looking at the radar, it looks like most everything is kind of north of you at this point.
QSL, I'm trying to get over to 592 and then head north. We had a tree split about 18 inches in diameter, split at the base and blown over on the south side of the road.
AMA copies. 5 AMA, looks like I missed the new severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to be for... severe thunderstorm warning is going to be for northern Wheeler County and southeastern Hemphill County. And it's going to be a storm 17 miles north of Shamrock. This is going to be the Wheeler storm, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour.
This storm now. Fixing to head north on 592.
AMA copies BPA, you're northbound on 592.
No signs of wall cloud. Still a lot of vertical motion into this cloud. Updraft is still pretty healthy.
AMA copies. 5 AMA, new tornado warning for the National Weather Service. It's going to be at northeastern Wheeler County, and let's see, it's going to include Allison, or 22 miles northeast to Shamrock, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. It's an NWS employee confirmed tornado on the ground.
Where's the tornado in from my location?
BPA, that's going to be north of your location, maybe north and slightly east.
It must be in rain then. That's all I see off to my northeast. Heavy rain. Where I'm at, which is maybe a couple, 3 miles north of 152, I've got, I think, rotation right over my head.
AMA copies.
I've got winds probably going 80 miles an hour at the moment out of the north.
AMA copies, you're going to move back south. BPA, go ahead.
Just due north of me at the moment.
All I caught was due north of me. BPA, AMA.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, can you go ahead and repeat what you last said? All I heard was something north of your location.
We got rotation maybe a mile or two just north of me on 592, kind of center over 592, off the northeast.
Hey, you're broken. One more time.
Okay, we've got rotation directly over me on 592. About a mile or two north of me, moving off to the northeast.
AMA copies, rotation over your location, 1 mile north on 592, moving off to the northeast.
Oh, QSL, I'm losing my voice.
AMA, looks like it might be back building on you. You might want to push further south.
Are you still getting reports of that tornado near Allison? WX5 AMA, KC5 BPA.
WX5 AMA, stand by, I'm going to ask.
Oh.
Yeah, AMA.
Go.
So you guys are not holding the mic long enough to bring all the links up. You need to keep the mic for a couple or 3 seconds before you talk, like I say.
QSL, appreciate the reminder. Sometimes you forget when you're out here. But, Dan, just let me know if they want me to proceed up to Allison or not. KC5, BPA.
WX5 AMA, BPA, go ahead and stand by, I'll check.
QSL, KC5, BPA.
BPA, AMA.
BPA, go ahead.
Yeah, the last tornado report they had was 7 miles south of Allison, and that was about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I'm going to go and follow the storm out that direction and just see what it does till it heads over to Oklahoma. All right?
WX5 AMA, copy that. KG5KF, WX5 AMA. Yes, go ahead. I hadn't heard from you in a while. Everything going all right? Just got into some hail, and I am slightly east of Wheeler, probably no more than 3 or 4 miles.
copy, 3 to 4 miles east of Wheeler. Is that going to be on 152?
152, eastbound.
AMA copy.
Okay. AMA, KC5 BPA.
AMA, go ahead. BPA, AMA, you're broken, did not copy.
AMA, BPA.
BPA, go ahead.
Okay, Dan.
BPA, AMA, you dropped out. AMA, you're still unreadable.
QSM.
5 AMA, KG5 KIS. I found Alan's broken power poles, as well as some tanks knocked over. I think I'm close enough to get a simplex on him if I know what frequency he's listening to.
AMA copies. Yeah, if you can try to get a hold of him on simplex. I still can't read him here on the CRI.
5 BPA, if you can hear me, I'm on 146.520.
WX5 AMA, KC5 BPA.
BPA, go ahead. That's a lot better.
I finally got high enough to reach you. I was going to have you have Dan check for damage, house damage. I was talking with 2 Allison firefighters who heard a report of 2 damaged or destroyed houses east of Wheeler. I never saw them.
Okay, AMA copies. He spoke to a couple Allison volunteer firefighters. They heard reports of potential house damage east of Wheeler, but you saw none of it along 152. AMA, this is KG5 KIS. WX5 AMA, go ahead.
With 592, please advise northbound or eastbound.
Stand by. 5 AMA, I did not read. KIS AMA. I would say continue eastbound, maybe try to hit 28 north. X5 AMA, be advised I'm on the Canadian repeater. All I'm hearing is you say bound. I'm sorry. Hey, WX5 AMA, I would say continue eastbound on 152 and then try to go northbound on 28. Saved, I will do that. This is KG5 KIS.
I don't know if you're going to catch it, Daniel. I'm starting to get in the clear. And all the heavy stuff looks to be 5 or 6 miles to my east-northeast. So I don't know if you're going to be able to catch it or not. KC5, BPA.
KIS, AMA. Okay, I'm taking a look at 28 on satellite. Go ahead and looks like it's dirt, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll stay on 152 if that's the case. However, 152 is cleared up now. I've taken a chance, but I'd be willing to bet I have.
Yeah, WX5 AMA. It looks like you guys are probably behind it and may not be able to catch this. And it's almost all the way into Oklahoma at this point.
He's an R.
AMA, go ahead.
The call it quits. I'm out heading back towards Pampa.
WX5 AMA copies, heading home to Pampa.
WX5 AMA, KC5 BPA. Heard that transmission. I concur. I'm turning around. Head south on 592 now.
WX5 AMA copies, BPA, southbound 592.
Hey, KG5HFU.
WX5 AMA, go ahead.
I quit and head back to Pampa myself, and Wheeler does not have gas, so if anybody needs gas and they're close to Wheeler, the electric's out and the pumps aren't working.
WX5 AMA copies, headed home.
WX5 AMA, KC5 BPA. That answers my question. I'm going to head down to Shamrock to get gas.
AMA copies.
AMA, BPA one more time.
WX5 AMA info from the Weather Service. We can probably go ahead and break off pursuit of the storms going into Oklahoma. They are interested in the two cells that are starting to pop up in Gray County, kind of between Pampa and McLean. If you guys want to start headed back towards town, keep an eye on those. If they start to pop up, we will probably have you start following them.
HFU copy on that?
KC5 BPA, I copy that. So I may try to head west on 152 out of Wheeler.
AMA copies, BPA. 5 AMA, it's KG5 KIF. Go ahead.
There's another car next to me talking to me while whatever was going on. I'm assuming southbound from Wheeler is closed.
I have not heard whether or not it is closed. I believe there were reports of down power lines earlier. I don't know if they've been cleared or not. I don't know.
All right. I missed the traffic earlier then. By the way, Allen's down power lines on 152 are not blocking the road.
KG5KF, WX5 AMA.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did you copy that you can go ahead and head back towards home? But we're still interested in the few storms that are starting to pop up in Gray County.
Do now. I will keep my eyes on.
Daniel, where are you at?
In a hole. I am on 152, County Road 28, westbound.
Okay, you're probably behind me. I just turned onto one at 592, so we're both westbound.
So if you drive a little slow, I'll catch up with you.
Well, we look for these damaged houses that the Allison firefighters had heard a report on.
WX5 AMA, go ahead.
Here in they're pretty strong. Looks like a death ball out here. Out in there in the canyon, I guess.
KD5 ROP monitoring. Okay, copy that.
I just barely copy you to the noise. Let's see, maybe if I keyed up, it'd break that.
WX5AMA station calling. You're unreadable at this time. WX5AMA, just open the weather service. They're starting to scale down operations here at the office. We're going to leave the net open for a little while longer, and then probably close the net. But WX5AMA.
WX5 AMA KC5 BP.
BPA, go ahead.
AMA KC5 BPA from Tampa.
BPA, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going, there's something wrong with the Canadian machine, I think. And then I'll switch to Tampa. I'm sending you guys a series of photographs of the power line damage, power pole damage, and some tree limb damage east of Mobili, about 5 miles or so.
Yeah, AMA copies. I'm looking at your last. It's WX5AMA, National Weather Service. We're going to end the severe weather net at this time. You're going to return the system to normal operation. 8 5 station, 9 o'clock, WX5AMA.